My name is Robin Auld and I'm Projects Director for Modelcraft, the Saudi company who are commissioned to deliver a big event for the King's project. So this is the logo that's been developed for this week's event. The graphic symbol indicates the shape of the Riyadh regions with a very contemporary graphic style to launch the project. And these three figures here are the past king, the current king and the crown prince, and they are arranged in a very respectful way, which is the way that they are always shown with each other.
I've been working on the events since November last year, and so many hours and many trips doing the pre-production for the event, and we're very excited now that we're actually at the delivery end of the event. And the event is a very special event because it gives the king the opportunity to come back to the palace that he's very fond of and experience the palace the way that he remembers the palace and experience the space in a different way using video projection and lighting.
We have a very traditional video that's embedded in some very high-tech mapping, and then on top of that we have some technical and commercial that's about the project, and you've got to put it all together and turn it into something in a time frame that you really shouldn't have 3 times the amount to do it correctly. So what we've just experienced is the second time the royal protocol's been through. They came through last week. They came through probably about 5 days ago, just at the beginning, to say, yes, those widths are correct, yes, that thing, the seats, you know, all the different areas that the king is going to spend.
Okay, what's happening here is we have the old city of Riyadh, prior to its modernisation, has been constructed as a model, 1 in 400 scale model. So we've set it up at an angle so that when the king drives past in his golf buggy, he sees this beautiful model of old Riyadh. Outside we have about 1.5 kilometres of street which are being architecturally lit. We have a royal avenue with a horse guard procession joining the royal procession down that avenue. We have a 4,000 square metre red carpet on which we are putting a 100-piece military band for the national anthem. And we have 500 Arda dancers, all happening outside. So we've got a lot going on outside. It's not just an internal event.
We have 5 robotic cameras, so these cameras build it in the place that is not accessible for cameramen or whatever. We need to have automatic or whatever auto control cameras. We have 5 because we have several places outside, places inside, different rooms inside. And about the cabling, I can give you an average about, we have more than 100 kilometers of cable here.
It's going well. We have 28 cameras altogether with all different nationalities, all different backgrounds. We're trying to anticipate what will happen. But as we know, a lot of things can happen, but we follow the show, we follow His Royal Highness the King through the event, and we want to show the kingdom that this is a great event and how much the King enjoys it. And we've been working on this for 10 days now, and we have roughly 110 people working on the TV feed and are waiting for it to happen tomorrow.
When the king visits an event like this, within almost a 1 kilometre or so radius, everything shuts down and closes up. Businesses, car parks, the exclusion zones just go right out. So at the beginning of the event, the king will enter the grounds of the palace near the Grand Mosque, and his first experience will be some theatrical lighting and some architectural lighting as he comes down the main avenue into the precinct. And then when he arrives at what is called the King's Gate, which is the gate that leads into the main courtyard of the palace, he will be viewing the facade of the palace in a very different way. It's been projection mapped and 3D laser mapped, and on the building will be projected a new form of the building, so lots of geometric lines, etc.
So we're in the centre courtyard, and on the night the king will enter from that end, and he will first of all do the national anthem, and then he'll go inside for the main event.
He's going to have a look at the photo gallery of the king, and then come over here to the 3D mapping on the model, and then go through to the Majlis to watch the show.
And he will be able to stop and reflect on his previous experience in the building. And then ultimately he will end up here in the Royal Majlis to not only be greeted by the Governor and the MC and the VIPs that are in the room, but also have the opportunity to talk and to show the Riyadh Regions project via a video presentation.
Following the event, he comes back out here and there'll be a tent set up on this side and he will sit for up to 30 minutes to enjoy an art performance.
The rehearsal went really well. Everyone liked it. They all liked the show we've made. The movie has a lot of changes in it. But we're on top of it. We got all the comments. We're gonna do another edit, and we've got tomorrow morning as a deadline now. But we're there, we're getting there. Everybody was happy. We got some smiles, we got some jokes in there. We're really happy. This is a good moment.
So it's been a very exciting day today. We've run through the show. We had a full rehearsal this evening with government officials, including the Governor, with over 500 ARDA dancers, and we had a full film run through in the main room. And everything is ready to go tomorrow for our big day here at Qasr Al Hokm.